Yeah, I am. But hello, I'm here. I've got you on my phone now. I couldn't get you on my
Oh,
desktop for some
how are
reason.
you?
Hello, Eddie. How are you?
I'm fine, thank you. Talk to me. I like your top.
Hey, yes. I was just letting you know I'm honoring the purpose.
Honestly,
Yeah.
before I
Thank you
forget,
so much.
thank you for being so active in the community because this is what we're trying to create. We're trying to get a community that everybody's woken up. You know what I mean? How do you feel?
Yes, I do.
How do you feel?
Well, mine is a bit of an. I feel all right, but mine is a bit of an interesting story, Eddie. So breathe
Talk to
deeply.
me. Yes,
Um, Thank you for everything you're doing, by the way.
you're welcome.
There's a real need for it, and you're making waves, and you're helping a lot of people. But I have to confess,
Yeah.
I am actually semi-vegetarian, believe it or not. Um, it's been a little difficult for me because I'm having to change how I normally eat.
Yeah.
But I am engaging, otherwise I wouldn't be here, and I'm here encouraging everybody in from the background, but I don't go into a lot of
What you do?
because I'm adjusting myself
Yes,
insofar
yes,
as
yeah,
I will
yeah.
never be able to pick up a ribeye like you, I'm afraid, darling. But
Okay, no, but may I ask why? Because it's important that why is that? I tell you, before you answer that question, I used to detest red meat. I could not stand red
yeah,
meat. That I used to when I was
I've
getting
heard you say it.
when I was getting ready for competitions, I had to eat like fillet steak. That's the only thing I could stomach, the fat. But that's when I realized that I feel the best I've ever felt eating the ribeye steak. That's why I eat them. Not and the more you eat it, more than my body, if I eat anything different, my body literally just craves it. So why don't you eat ribeye steak? And why do you eat meat?
I I okay, so I don't know if one day I will. I'm not writing it off,
What do you eat
but
eggs?
I've got as far as brisket. I've done
Do you
Affy's
eat eggs?
brisket. I do,
Do you
yes,
do you
yes.
eat do you
I
eat
so
fish?
I'm getting the
There's a fly in it.
yes, I do, and I eat chicken.
Yes.
But I was only really having that a couple of days a week. But obviously, because it's in the plan, that's
Yes.
kept me able to be here. I
Yes.
have transitioned to red meat, but I'm having to
Yes.
do it slowly. I've
Yes.
done
Yes. Yes. Yes.
gammon
Yes.
steak.
Yeah.
I've done
No, but gammon steak,
pork
what's in
chop.
it? Well, pork chop, gammon steak, you got to be careful. Sometimes they put other stuff in it. So pork
Yeah,
chop.
I read quite extensively because, to be honest with you, since 2017, I've been eliminating unrefined sugar out of my
Yes.
diet.
Well
So
done.
I'm
Well
quite
done.
used to looking at labels and stuff.
Yes. There's
You,
so many different ways of hiding sugar, like maize starch, potato starch, tapioca. That's all sugar. You know what I mean?
it's incredible, isn't it?
I know.
Um,
It's
I
criminal.
I think you're right about going to a butcher as opposed
Yes.
to if you can afford it, the supermarket.
Yes. You go to the butcher.
So I've noticed the difference between going to a butcher. So I went
Yes.
to a butcher and I got some brisket and I did Appy's stew
Yes.
and I enjoyed that, but I can't eat the fat. I've swallowed it a couple of times just to get it in, but I
Yes.
haven't got to the stage where I can actually taste the
What
fat.
about what
I mean,
about what
obviously people
about
have
chicken?
reasons, many different reasons for giving up meat.
What about chicken skin?
Chicken, how I get around it is, yeah, I get the wings or the
The thighs or drumstick.
drumsticks and
Yes.
keep the skin on it. Yeah,
Yes.
but
Because
I
the animal
I
part
do.
is so
You do
important.
come up in. Yeah, you do come up in my mind a lot. Actually, I keep hearing you saying it's quite strange considering I don't know you. I keep hearing your voice going, and don't cook the shit out of it. And I'm like, because everything.
But it's true that we do that. We cook the shit out of it until it's like oh cardboard. You know what I mean?
Yeah, when you were talking
He,
about the eggs the other day, I was laughing.
no, the human beings
Like,
are the only animals that we discovered fire, and we've got the most.
yeah,
We've invented diseases that don't need to be around. Type 2 diabetes, heart disease, all of that because of what we did. Obesity, we're the only ones that have discovered fire and that ruined our lives. I'm not saying that don't cook your food, but think about it logically. Fruit, we can eat, but anything that we have to cook to eat, really, it's not our food. If we think about it logically. So potatoes not our food, rice not our food, you know, but you survive on it, but you're not good. It's not there.
And look how much rice we eat.
Pardon? I know.
Yeah. I mean, you've got you. I know, because of black people. I mean,
I know.
As Africans
We
and West
love
Indians,
rice.
the rice is the thing, isn't it?
If you go to the West Indies, you got rice and peas. You go to Ghana, Africa, you got jollof rice.
Rice and peas, the jollof, I mean,
there's so many of them. I know. Biryani.
Yeah. But I'm getting there. I mean, I want you to know that because I saw Lauren said something to a lady once who came on who was vegetarian.
Yeah.
And it came off a little harsh. In fact, I reached out to her because it can work for those of us who don't or come from a background of not eating a lot of meat. This program can actually work. You can load up the fats with the avocado, the cheese, the oils, the nuts, but I know this isn't what you are actually purporting. This is about a carnivore diet. So I haven't gone on about it. I've just, when I can't face the meat, I've just put the fats in another way.
You know, I know that particular message because those are my words. Because there's somebody saying you didn't tell me this was a meat whatever. Can I have my money back? And I've said to her, tell her to get her money back because I believe in what I'm doing. That I'm trying not to sell myself.
This is what you're doing. Absolutely.
Yeah, I believe in what I'm doing. I believe in what I'm doing. I don't want to have to sell myself to anybody because there's so many thousands of people. Just now, I went to change some money. I'm going to Ireland tomorrow to see my daughter. And there's a lady came up. She goes to me out of the blue, just walks up to me and she says to me, I'm 66 years old. Because of you, I'm 2 pounds off 2 stone. And I've been following you since May. I'm off my statins. I'm off my blood pressure medication. That's somebody in my community said, I've not paid a penny. You know, so when you hear that, and then somebody I know that as much as people don't want to hear it, animal fat contains the nutrients that our bodies that are bioavailable to us. Our bodies can break down because what we're carrying, that's also animal fat. So when you eat animal fat, you're teaching your body how to access this animal fat you've got on you. Plus, it contains nutrients. I know that it sounds a bit harsh, but it's not really healthy being vegetarian as much as people don't want to hear it.
Oh, trust me, Eddie, I know a lot of vegetarians who are not healthy at all.
I know so many.
To be honest with you, I am going to sort of defend them. And if I didn't feel there was a place for what you're doing, I wouldn't be in this community. So for me, it's just, every now and again, I feel a little bit like nauseous and I have to just stop.
Yeah.
But, but I haven't reverted back to eating all the vegetables and the fruit, which I'm desperately missing. Sometimes I just fast or I'm so busy looking after a sick parent that it's quite easy for me to skip meals anyway.
How do you feel mentally? How do you feel hungry? Do you feel tired? Any of that?
The thing is with me, I'm a little complex because I've got several health conditions. And because of intense chronic pain, sometimes I don't sleep. So I'm tired anyway because I've got a chronic sleep disorder, which is attached to pain. But I do feel better. But I wish if I could sleep, I would be even better. And I probably would be further on down the line 9 weeks later, because even though I signed up on the 4th of June, I did a lot of reading, a lot of can I do this, can I not? Had to eliminate all the stuff I had basically in my own home to eat and what have you, even our seasonings, the whole thing.
And, I know, sugar.
Yeah, I know.
It's crazy.
And then I started. So I am 8 kilos down since I started in 9 weeks. But I can't exercise or do any of the other things to exacerbate it because I have end stage rheumatoid and osteoarthritis.
Sorry, how old are you?
I'm 60 actually. Yeah.
Okay, I'm 62. I had rheumatoid and osteoarthritis. I had both my wrists, my knees. This is about 4 years ago. And
I've heard you say.
I tell you what got rid of that. I got rid of all the plants out of my diet. I know this is crazy. I got rid of all the plants out of my diet and replaced them with animal fat. I did that. I know.
Yeah.
So it's a matter of, do I want to feel better?
Well, yes, but you can't. When I first started doing it, I tried it at the beginning, and it actually made me physically sick. And I realized I had to.
What,
yeah. I'm eating eggs. Yeah, I'm putting them in bit by bit, and I am eating the red meat now. But I'm having to. I've noticed brisket I was fine with. I got some. There was an offer on, I think, in Lidl the other week for the grass-fed. It wasn't ribeye. I don't think it was rump. It was another steak, and I bought it. And I had to say, I didn't
like it. Yeah, no.
stomach it very well. No, but I'm gradually getting it. I'm getting there. You know, considering I never used to eat red meat at all.
Well, okay, Janet, why don't you make a deal, just a deal with me? Yeah,
Go on.
Let's make a deal, right? I want you just for about 3 days, without stop, just 3 days, just eat 1 meal a day.
That's what I've been doing, really.
So eat it at about, let's say, 3, 4 o'clock.
Yeah.
And that 1 meal a day, just cook. You can boil the eggs, but make sure they're really soft boiled. So okay. I know. She's looking at you. I know.
You can tell all my issues, can't you?
I don't know, but you know, I understand that. I understand because it's a complete about turn from what you normally do. So I know you take a bit of time, but just for those 3 days, don't eat anything else. Just eat, let's say, 5 or 6. I know it's going to be a lot, but 5 or 6 boiled or scrambled eggs. Make sure you don't cook the shit out of it with a bit of salt. And then just eat that for about 3 days. And then write down exactly how you feel in terms of your knees. Write down, I bet you start getting some relief. Even sleep might improve. I had the same problems. That's what I'm saying.
Just eggs, though? Did you just...
Just the eggs. Yes, just the
eggs.
Right. Just the eggs.
And you up 5 or 6 for the day? About
5 or 6. Eat until you think, oh, I can't eat anymore. Let's leave it.
Okay.
You can scramble it, poach it, but make sure the yolk is not... If you eat really hard-boiled eggs, that's all bangs you up because you start getting constipated. But we want a bit runny. You know what I mean? Not too runny, but not too. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but not hard boiled. Sort of in the middle. Yeah.
In between. You know what I mean? So just do that 5 or 6 eggs. Then that's it. Only for 3 days.
Okay.
And then write down exactly how you feel. Send it to me as a message on there. Whatever. Okay. Write down. Keep a diary.
So you know the 5 or 6 eggs, is that just in one meal sitting?
In one meal. That's important.
Right.
So in one meal, literally you get so full, you will not be bothered to eat anything else. But then make sure you get the eggs from, let's say, where do you get your eggs from?
Any of the supermarkets, as long as they're organic.
Organic, free range.
Yeah.
Marks and Spencer have got organic free range in the green box. That's the best one for me.
Okay.
And even Tesco's have got organic free range. Get organic and free range. They're the best ones. So buy that and just pay attention. Just write down how you feel mentally, your energy, whether you're able to sleep or not. Just do it for 3 days, but do it for as long as you can. Nothing's going to happen to you.
No, I do laugh when you say, you know, like if you don't eat, there's nothing. If you've got fat on you, you're not going to die. You know, kind of like I'm always cracking up when you say that. So when I skip a meal, usually because I'm trying to sort my mum out, I'm thinking, well, you ain't going to die, Janet. You got enough fat on you.
But we've been brainwashed for years. I also studied. I did so many courses. This course, I did that course about nutrition. And when you sit, they tell you, oh, you need to eat 6 meals a day, and it's all about. Even in the States, I was doing courses where you sit there for like 2 days, and they teach you all of that. You make lots of notes, and then now it's all nonsense. So you're eating 6 meals a day to speed up your metabolism, but actually, there's energy on you,
which is what I'm realizing.
Yes.
I mean, I think that I became fat adapted quite quickly, really, because I'm not hungry.
Because you don't need crap. You don't need crap normally. You just eat plants, which is equally as bad.
Yeah, because I didn't seem to struggle with that. But I do want to thank you because what the biggest thing for me has been being in this group, it's allowed me to have a total reset.
Yes, yes.
And because it's quite a big thing taking out all the fruits and vegetables for someone who
I know it's
only
a
used
big
to eat
thing, yeah.
meat once or twice a week. But so I can feel the difference in that sense.
Yes, yeah, yeah.
And but let's see what happens with the eggs, because
But just keep me posted, yeah?
yeah, because obviously for me as well, I did 15 years of night work before I stopped
Yes,
working. So
yeah, yeah.
my circadian rhythms, all of it's all
All
over
over
the
the place.
place.
Same
And
here. I
now
mean,
with
I
the
noticed
pain
it
that
as well.
I
Yeah,
live with, it's
yeah.
quite messed up. But I'll be interested to see what
How you
those
feel.
eggs. Yeah, yeah.
Just nothing else. You just want it literally, and then fast all the other times. Like I said, like you said, you're not gonna die. You shouldn't
Indeed.
feel you shouldn't feel hungry, you shouldn't feel tired because there's energy on you. And what I'm
Yeah,
trying to do is I'm trying to teach you how to access that energy. Nothing,
absolutely.
nothing is gonna happen to
Absolutely.
you, okay?
Absolutely.
Yeah,
And you know what?
yeah.
I totally agree, even whether it's meat or otherwise. I'm a great believer. When you talk, every time you mention it, the light bulbs go off. I'm just so happy. You're teaching people to heal themselves
Yes, yes,
through
yeah,
diet,
yeah,
not
yes,
synthetic
yes,
medication.
yes, I know,
And that
I know.
I feel so
Or
strongly about
supplement.
that. And that's one of the main things that's kept me here as well, because what you're doing is so important. And I thank you so
Thank you.
much for it.
Thank you.
I
Honestly,
mean,
but you know, I believe this is my destiny. I know when I say that, sometimes it sounds a bit arrogant, but if you knew my background, and if you knew what I've been through, you think, wow, I mean, to be doing this, I've got a roof over my head, which I didn't have when I was a kid. It's little bits that I'm thinking, shit, now I
yeah,
can do this, I can,
yeah,
I've got beautiful children, I've got a beautiful wife. I
yeah,
just,
you
you know,
have, you have.
the life that I've got, and I couldn't, I mean, I can't take that for granted. When I
Mm.
was young, I didn't realize how lucky I was. Now I do. I realize how lucky I am to be able to
Yeah,
in where I'm helping so many people and I've got people that actually care about me. And that's what I'm going. I'm not going to stop.
yeah,
My daughter's saying here, by the way.
yeah, but you're doing a brilliant job, and oh, is Selena there with you, or somebody with
Hi,
you?
yes,
Hi.
I
Oh,
do.
hiya. Hi. But that whole thing about each one teach one, and you're just giving back, and it's just
Yes, yes,
incredible. And you said something the other day. You've said it more than once, but you said something in the meeting the other day about it's fate that I ended up
yes.
having you drop in my Facebook feed. I
Yeah,
do believe that, because I'm thinking, why has this happened?
yeah,
um,
yeah.
knowing that my life, it couldn't be more different food wise to
From
what
what you were doing
you're
before.
doing.
And
But
slowly give
it
your
was,
body a chance to heal.
yeah. But I heard the message, and because obviously there's different reasons why people give up eating meat. But
Yes, yeah,
for
yeah,
me, I kind of thought there's something in this, give it a try.
yeah.
And
Well, thank you
so
for
I
that.
am
Thank you.
pushing against my natural
Yes, 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 yes.
persuasion,
Yeah,
but
yeah.
I very much agree. And I've seen the results with other people. It's here. It's the
There's
proof is
so
there.
many, there's so many of them. Like sometimes there's a lady who works for me. She works on we send her messages and all that. Sometimes it's sitting and she just bursts into tears because the messages that
Oh
come from
wow.
random people is like, you saved my life, you saved my life. I don't look at it
Yeah.
like that, but
Yeah.
those are their words.
Yeah.
I was somebody said I was just giving up, like because I was in so much pain until you dropped into my feet and I'm like, this guy, initially they thought it was comedy. Then eventually they
Yeah.
listen to what I'm saying. And by the
Yeah.
way, don't swear all the time, but the way I deliver the message, it works. You
That
know what I mean?
well, you know what? I told a friend that because a friend of mine said to me, "Oh, is that guy that swears a lot?" And I said, actually, because I remembered a few recordings back, you'd said,
Yeah.
actually, that's not naturally me. It's a sort of a alter ego sort of image that
It is,
you,
it works, you know.
yeah, but it gets people's attention, and that's what you.
If you watch my earlier videos, there were not much
Yeah.
swearing. There was all calm and everything like that. Then you got to a point. I mean, sometimes I used to, in the beginning, we'd do a video. Selena and I would film the videos in our house, and our Wi-Fi was so shit. And it took a long time for us to edit it. She'll edit it, and then we'll post it. It takes 6 hours to post, remember? And then slowly but we managed to reach a lot of people from all over the world. And I can't be
You
more
have. You have reached people all over the world. This is a global message, and it's getting out there, Eddie. And thank you for everything you are doing, because
Thank you for
you're
listening to
helping
me.
to heal a lot of people. And I'm honoured to be in the crew.
Oh, please don't stop contributing, because we see you. Help everybody when you can, yeah?
Oh, thank you. Thank you so much. It's been
Thank
lovely
you
to
very
meet you
much.
and to talk to you.
Nice to meet you
Selena,
too.
thank you so much as well.
No worries. Nice to
Thank
meet
you,
you.
darling. Lovely recipes
Bye.
as well. I'm
Oh,
looking
thank you so much.
forward to when I can eat tomatoes.
Yes, I know. Eventually you will get to. You know what I mean? Let's do the 3 days first, yeah?
Yeah, I'm going to do that. I'll let you know how I get
Yourself,
on.
yeah? Bye-bye.
Yeah,
Yes, you too. God bless you.
Bye-bye.
Thank
care.
you.
Bye.
Bye. Bye.